Buen día, estudiantes de Powell Unified School District, y bienvenidos a otra lección del español. Good morning, students of Powell Unified School District. Welcome to another Spanish lesson. I am your maestra, Señorita Kim. Remember me? Today, we'll be talking more about numbers 1 through 100. Do you remember what we learned last time? Let's see if you can count to 10 as a review. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great job! Today, we're going to take it to another level and work on all the numbers within 100. You ready to get started? We're going to start with the video of me speaking. Try your best to hear the different numbers. In today's video, I'm talking about a special day. Try to figure out what day I'm celebrating and try to listen for the numbers involved in celebrating this day. Hola, hola. Hoy es el 29 de enero, el 29. Y hoy celebramos el cumpleaños de mi papá. Es su cumpleaños. ¡Feliz cumpleaños, papá! Para su cumpleaños, yo fui a la tienda para comprar un globo que muestra el número 63, porque cumple 63 años este año. También fui a comprar 10 velas para el pastel. No puedo esperar a celebrarlo. What did you think? Could you figure out what special occasion I'm celebrating? Let's see how much you understood. In this video, I was saying that the 29th of January 29th, is my dad's birthday. To celebrate my dad's birthday, I went and bought a balloon that shows his age, 63, and I also bought 10 candles, 10 velas. How'd you do? Great job. Let's keep moving on. Now we're going to get to hear the numbers in a song. We're going to get started just first with counting by tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 100. All of the other numbers will follow a pattern. So if we get these numbers down, it'll be much easier to learn the rest. Listen closely to see how each number is pronounced in Spanish.
10, 10, 20, 20, 30, 30, 40, 40, 50, 50, 60, 60, 70, 70, 80, 80, 90, 90, 100, 100.
Did you get that? Did you find any patterns in the numbers that you heard? Could you hear the numbers 1 through 10 in some of these numbers? Let's get started with our lesson. Let's practice counting by tens out loud. Repeat after me. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Time to try it on your own. I'm going to point the number and you're going to say it on your own. Try to read it out loud. Ready? Here we go. This is Can you say them all? Let's put our number practice to use. Today, we are going to practice our numbers with the help of one of my favorite fruits, la fresa. Do you remember what a fresa is? Una fresa is a strawberry. So here you've got all the numbers in case you need to reference them. And I'm going to ask you how many fresas you see. I'm going to say, ¿cuántas fresas hay? Una fresa. ¿Cuántas fresas hay aquí? Un grupo de 10. This is a group of 10. There are 10 fresas. Let's try a harder one. Now that you know that this is a group of 10, it's going to get a little bit harder. Esta es una fresa. ¿Cuántas fresas hay aquí? Did you say 20 fresas? 10, 20. Let's move on. ¿Cuántas fresas hay aquí? Cuenta conmigo. 10, 20, 30, 40. Hay 40 fresas en total. Great job. What about on this page? ¿Cuántas fresas hay? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Hay 60 fresas en total. ¿Cuántas fresas hay aquí? Aquí hay 20, 40, 60, 80 fresas en total. Now that you've gotten practice counting by tens, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, we're going to try to listen to one more video that's going to show you what numbers are in between 20 and 30, or in Spanish, entre 20 y 30. Try to see if you can hear a pattern in the way the numbers are called out. 20 y 30.
21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30.
Did you get that? What similarities did you find between the numbers 20 and 30? What does every number in the 20s start with? If you heard 20 in the beginning of every number, you're correct. Great job. Great observation. Let's take a look here. As it turns out, there's a really simple explanation to figure out how to say all your numbers in Spanish under 100. Let's look at the formula that we can use. So we just saw the numbers 20, 21, 22, all the way to 29 and 30. Let's look at the number 21. In Spanish, that number was 21. Look at what the number 20 is in Spanish here. The number 20 is pronounced 20. Now look on this side here. What is the word for one? Uno. We are literally just adding 20 and uno together. 20, uno becomes 21. If you think about it, it kind of follows the same formula as English numbers. In English, this number is 21. We're also combining the word for 20 and 1 to make 21. In Spanish, 20 uno, 21. Let's take a look at another number. This number is not a number we heard in that song, but I think using the formula you can figure out how it's pronounced in Spanish. 35, 30, and cinco. Now this number is even easier to form than 21 because just like in English, it's literally 30 and 5 placed together. 30 for 30, cinco for 5 becomes 35. Can you say that out loud with me? 35. Great job. Let's do one more before I put you up to a task. 87. 80, 7, and together it becomes 87. 87. Here's a tough question for you. How would you say 92 in Spanish using the same formula that we just used? 92. In Spanish, you would have to add 90 and 2 to get y m. Here's a hint. Did you figure it out? This number is called 92. 92. But wait. Unfortunately, it's not that simple. There are 10 numbers that don't follow this rule, and it's the same in English. The numbers 11 to 20 are the exception. So let's learn how to say 11 through 20.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Let's try to say them together here. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Great job. I think we're ready to get started with our task. So here's the great news. You have been hired. Congratulations on your new job. You are going to your first day of work at Costco. Here's the trick though. For your new job at Costco, you need to be able to speak Spanish. A customer has come in on your first day of work looking for these items. They say to you, I need 32 limones, 12 pasteles, 90 fresas, y 57 pegatinas de gatos. You ready to help your customer out? In order to help your customer, you need to be able to understand this question. ¿Cuántos hay? That just means how many blank are there? In this case, the customer is asking, ¿Cuántos limones hay? They're asking how many lemons are there? All right. Your customer says to you, ¿Cuántos limones hay? And you need to be able to tell your customer how many lemons there are here in Spanish so that they know. Give it your best shot. In case you need a hint, Here are the numbers you can use to put together the Spanish word for the number you need. ¿Cuántos limones hay? Let's see if you are correct. There are 32 limones. 32 limones. 10, 20, 30, 31, 32. Great job. Your customer has another question. ¿Cuántos pasteles hay? Did you figure it out? What did you tell your customer? Did you say there are 12 pasteles? 12 pasteles? If you did, your customer is very happy. They have yet another question. ¿Cuántas fresas hay? ¿Cuántas fresas hay? Did you say hay 90 fresas? 90 fresas? Great job. Your customer has one last question. She says, ¿Cuántos gatos hay? Hay 57 gatos. 57 gatos. Aquí hay 50, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57. Thanks for all your help. Your first day at Costco was a big success. Today we're going to finish off our lesson with quiz time. Question number 1. What is this number in Spanish? 70, 20, 100, 90. Correct answer is 100. Question 2. How do you say this number in Spanish? Is it 92, 88, 45, or 65? The correct answer is 45. 45. Question 3. Which number is 37? Is 37 this number, this number, this number, or this number? The correct answer is 37. 37. Question 4. How many characters are in this picture here? 2, 10, 9 or 44. The correct answer is dos. There are just two characters, Mario and Luigi. Dos. Thanks so much for joining in. Adiós, amigos de Powell Unified School District. Nos vemos en la próxima lección del español. Hasta pronto.
Adiós a Cosmo, adiós a Luke, adiós a Gwen, volveremos a cantar. Adiós Lucía, adiós a la maestra, adiós a los niños, volveremos a cantar. Hasta mañana, hasta mañana, hasta mañana volveremos a cantar. Hasta mañana, hasta mañana, hasta mañana volveremos a cantar.